and welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time we placed a new bridge, and I'm trying to remember if we did the campsite in this part and the part before it. But either way, I actually wanted to check this. 12,000, 13,000, 15,000, so 16,100 bells. From a perfect bell rock, so not bad. Yeah, about 16,000. Pretty cool. Okay, it does make little noises. Oh, and yeah, it's actually playing pinball on its own. That's novel. Also, I should plant the orange tree that was blocking Lloyd last time. Another thing I should point out is that Lloyd, as far as we know, is the only representation of gyroids. You can't find any buried, from what people have noticed, at least yet. I have a theory of what they could do, but nothing concrete yet. Something else that occurred to me is because Bunny Day is supposed to be like a long event, instead of just a one day, that would also mean that there's no April Fools. In the previous game you had Blanca, however you pronounce it, for an April Fool's Day thing, but I guess we won't have that this year. I thought about doing an April Fool's video, and because, again, this video is being recorded on the day it says, but, obviously, this is being released, like, way later at this point. I haven't decided if I'm actually gonna go through with my plan or not, for an April Fool's video. By the time this comes out, I'll be done, so I actually can talk about it freely. I was thinking about doing a Spyro video, but, like, one of the bad Spyro games. But, like, basically, if you know what you're doing, you can beat this game in like 10 minutes, casually, and you know, speedrunners I think are like, you know, under like 3 minutes or something. So I was thinking about trying to play it straight and then beat the game like the speedrun way, for an April Fool's joke video. But I think I already did that. I think I did that with Link to the Past, so I kind of don't want to repeat the idea, but that was my only idea for an April Fool's video this year. So if that video happened, then yay, but if it didn't happen, then oh well. Maybe some other year. Now I can't do that because I spoiled it. But yeah, I really want to move the two houses up there, to be in a line, instead of being all haphazard. Oh, that's a koi? Kind of koi. I don't know why it's so shy or such a bad speller. Oh, Animal Crossing, never change. But yeah, like, oh, you can't dig there, cool. So I guess I can use the barrel for a reference then. The birdhouse is it lined up? No, it's like, that's lined up to the steps. So yeah, lined up to the house would be about this. So yeah, it's off. So yeah, I might move this house forward a space. It feels like a lot of effort to just move a house like a foot forward. But yeah, just have them a little bit better organized. Same with Shari and Pierce's house. They really need to do something about those because they're very disorderly at the moment. And tomorrow is Saturday, and yeah, no KK Slider because we actually have to unlock him in this game. That was also the case in New Leaf, where Club LOL, I want to say it was like Club 404 or something in the Japanese. It was a different number, I think. Because I think it's supposed to be like Club 101, but it looks like LOL. I think that's the joke with Dr. Shrunk. Also, Dr. Shrunk is in this game because we learn reactions from just hanging out with people. And I don't know how to feel about this, but the thing is, As an example, in the latest Nintendo Direct, by the way, because there's that letter still in the mail to my future self, I can just comment on that right now. Yeah, we are getting an Earth Day event at the end of April, apparently, and the image in the Direct showed Leaf, so former shopkeepers, I guess, are confirmed to possibly be returning via special events, which is cool. I'm not sure who all is gonna make it. Was Kix shown at all? I think Kix was in the Direct. As I'm passing by the plaza, I'm like, I don't remember if Kix was there. But for example, like if they ever do decide, oh hi. Hey, you want more reactions? You got it. Check this out. Wow! Use that if you ever see me get beat in arm wrestling, cause of course you'd be shocked if that happened. I learned the shock reaction. What? Speaking of Dr. Shrunk, if they ever do like an April Fool's Day event, you know, sometime down the road, Shrunk would be a good choice, for that. Also, because it's relevant to our 5 times of objective, swinging bench. Alright, let's craft. Yeah, also, these are the 2 things we just got. I don't have a hyacinth in my town, so can't do that. Swinging bench. I don't think I can do that because I used up all the wood on something else. I'll do that off screen. But yeah, having 5 times Nook Miles is a good incentive to do various miscellaneous tasks. I'm really liking this game. It's been a week, officially, even though this is day 8, because we started on the 20th. Personally, still too soon to say if this is my favorite Animal Crossing. It has the potential to be, especially again, because they were like, yeah, free updates. Cool. As of now, I'm really enjoying the basic gameplay loop, and I think it's gonna get a lot more interesting because we have so much more power at our disposal now. Also, this is centered really well with this little notch in the cliff. That wasn't intended at all. I was looking at this spot behind and trying to center to that, but it's really centered well to this. I'm really looking forward to making like a perfect town in the Animal Crossing definition, and also a perfect town in terms of my definition of just a very well-ordered town. Also, Isabelle didn't give us the option to view citizen satisfaction, so I wonder if we actually need all 10 residents here. Also, raises another question. If a villager moves out, do we have to reassign the land again? Because in previous games, obviously, they just take their whole house with them, and then a new house would move in wherever the heck they felt like, basically. I'm gonna cheat this. I wonder if it'll let me just hit done, and if it'll count. I do have a little musical knowledge, allow me to preview the tune you created. This tune sounds very familiar. Well, no sense fixing something that isn't broken. We'll keep it for now. Can you help with anything else? They thought of everything. Yeah, not getting the Nook Miles for that. I can't blame them. It's cute that Isabelle sings it, though. That's a nice touch. I love this town square. Having it be, like, you know, it's not square, it's rectangular, actually. I think it's not a square. Having it be like an actual square instead of just random stones in like a circular pattern will make it a lot easier for pathing. I wonder if pathing has to be crafted. Just occurred to me. So, did we talk to Shari yet? I think we did. Actually, let's check our Nook Miles. I did want to bring attention to one specific goal. Cast Master. So, this is gonna take a while. My best is 65. I messed up a lot yesterday, and so it's back down to like probably single digits because I didn't do much fishing. So that's gonna be something that's gonna be fun to get eventually. Oh wow, we're only one upgrade away from this. Wow, there's so many upgrades. 4 more reactions for that. Shopping, we need to shop more, we need to buy more things. It's a lot of mystery ones. We don't write letters at all, we need to write more letters. We need to plant fences, we need to mess with the town tune some more. I have an idea, it might be Persona related, if I can find a good mapping for a Persona song. Because I'm kind of on a Persona binge. With Royal coming out in a couple days. I'm not actually playing one, but I was thinking about picking up P3 again, because I think P3 is my favorite. Then, I don't know. I don't know what my order would be. Well, hello, Bloop. I'm struggling to come up with a last-minute dinner plan, Bloop. Exciting conversation. I heard what happened yesterday. Does your sting still hurt today? I hope not. You should really should have been. You should really have been more careful about shaking trees. Sorry, I shouldn't joke while you're hurting. That joke was so bad, it made me not be able to read for a bit. I did get stung by bees. Fun fact, wasps and weeds are the ingredients for medicine, so you can easily make medicine from the beehive or wasp hive. This is like whole island to town comparison. I keep saying bee, but it's actually a wasp, because why the heck not? They decided to make them even deadlier. So, off-screen goals. Sahara's in town, so that means we're not gonna get any, we're probably not gonna get any night visitors, which is kind of a shame. But, my goals will be, 1, work towards our debt, 2, build the bridge, this is 4 squares. I think it's only going to be a 2-square bridge, but they allocate extra area, is what happens. It just kind of dawned on me, like, why the other bridge was 2 squares. Because, yeah, they allocate 4 squares. Yeah, I'm gonna work towards the bridge, my house, Nook Miles to buy more street lamps and other odds and ends. By the way, I should point out that the Resident Services Center is open 24/7. No worries about having to rush to get things done. Only Nook's Cranny closes, and I'm assuming the Able Sisters as well. Honestly, I do wish they were open 24/7, like having the Nooklings rotate shifts, but oh well. Again, the drop box is kind of broken, hence the giant mound of items surrounding the shop every day. Another thing is I might the thing is with this little spot here is I can literally just pile things up all around the shop. But if I put it next to the Able Sisters, it won't be as easy to do that. But I don't like the placement of the shop for one very, very specific reason, which I actually did want to mention. Also, I'm gonna buy stuff here, build up our catalog. So yeah, do not sell the koi. Me telling myself... that we need to donate that. Dude, that's a lot of bells. Okay, so when I placed the shop, I had this thing in mind because you can sidestep around things. So I thought this would be, even though it's close to the river, you could like shimmy around. Yeah, you can't. Which made going for the stringfish really difficult, of all things. Because this is why I need a slope, because I have to do this loop every time. The stringfish only spawns around this lake. And also after 4 PM, so I'm gonna try my luck. I don't think this is big enough to be a stringfish. Might be a cherry salmon or a black bass. Or it could just be a shoe. That works too. But basically, I would just make this loop up and down this cliff until I spawned the right fish. And as long as the shop was open, I think I caught it after 10 actually, so it didn't entirely pan out. But I would do this, but then I'd have to go to the right side because the left side is too close to the water. So at some point I might try to move it just like a square to the right, or I might move it all the way across town entirely, near where the new bridge is going. Either way, I'm gonna just carry out more of my daily routine, catching fish, bugs, selling things, paying off a bunch of stuff. Reminder, I like how they're self-aware now. You have to pay off the bridge or any public works projects because the animals will contribute pocket change. So, yeah, we're gonna have to pay most of this 200,000. So 200,000 plus like 500,000 for the house. It's gonna take a few days. I'm gonna prioritize the bridge so then I can go over and fix this bridge because I'm not happy about it. I think this is fine. The center of the island has like various branching off points, so I think a bridge here is fine. I might do one more bridge. I don't know where exactly. I might connect where the middle house is to the right side, or where the shop is to the upper right side. Might not be necessary, there isn't a ton. My town is going to be very centralized to the lower area, and the center. But again, there's a lot of planning going on in my head right now. We'll have to see how it all pans out. And again, even after this playthrough is over, I do plan on revisiting the game periodically to just check in and do more customization and show what I've done since the previous session. In any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for Day 9 of Animal Crossing New Horizons.